Hey everybody, Wednesday has arrived. Hump day. Are you guys excited? The weekend is on the way. For me, this whole week is the weekend. It's sort of an unscheduled vacation. It happens every now and then. They didn't have freight for me this week to get me back for next weekend, so it turned into an unscheduled vacation. I have a wedding party to go to for a couple of our friends on Saturday, and I really didn't want to miss it, so here we are. I'm here at the Steinbach Shell. They got this new automatic car wash going on here, apparently. They got a whole new machine and setup, from what I've heard. Oh, we gotta move forward a little bit here. Maximum height, 7 feet. You think we could fit? Will my Chevy fit? Yes, it will. No problem. No lift kit on this bad boy yet. Maybe one day. But apparently they got a whole new system in here, a whole new machine, and it's supposed to be way better than the last one. So I'm curious. I had to come check it out for myself. Gotta be driving a clean vehicle. You know how hard it is to drive a clean vehicle when you live in the countryside of southeast Manitoba? Where everything's a gravel road? Like, I love going down to the southern states. I love going down to the states in general. And I love how all of their country roads, for the most part, are paved. Depending on where you go. I mean, there's some states where they got a lot of gravel roads. I understand that. I'm not speaking for the whole entire country. But where I go, people are like, oh, I live in the country. And then I go take a look at where they live. I'm like, you live on a paved road. There's actually no gravel roads anywhere near you. I like the country where you live. Wow. Countryside out here is like old school country. Like, you know, we got our one paved road leading through the biggest congestion of settlements and stuff. The rest, gravel. That's all you get, gravel. And I shouldn't even say gravel. Most times it's mud. But if we've had a couple of sunny days, they're gravel. So it's very hard to keep your vehicle clean out here. You'll notice that when you come to Manitoba, a lot of dirty vehicles running around. We just can't help it. Well, we're going to check out this new truck wash here right now. I'll let you know what I think. My plans for today include clearing out the bush behind the campsite a little bit more. I'm going to try to get that done today because I've borrowed the campground owner's snippers. Whatever you call those things, they snip the trees. They're massive and they're pretty expensive. And he let me borrow them for a day. So I want to get everything done that I need to get done with them today so I can bring them back to him. Tomorrow, I believe it's supposed to be a sunny day. And on the weekend, sometime I want to mow the lawn again. I've also got some, herbicide spray for the dandelions on my yard because it seems that I have more dandelions and weeds than I do lawn. And that's not acceptable. So I got some stuff to spray on that. I've also got lawn fertilizer to make it a nice lush green lawn this summer. I always say you can always judge a man by looking at his lawn and his yard. And I'm not saying I'm the best out there. When people see my yard, they're not thinking, wow, this must be a king living here. Even though there is a king living there, they may not think that when they first see my yard. I don't have all the time in the world to take care of it, but I try my best. I at least want my lawn to look really good. And my truck. You know, you can also judge a man by how clean his vehicle is sometimes. But don't do that for me either, because the inside of my vehicles are always dirty. I'm not helping myself at all here. Oh, it's my turn, okay. I'm only doing 14.9 liters per 100 kilometers right now. I haven't been driving it that nice. My record for a full tank of fuel was 12.4 liters per 100 kilometers. If you guys want to see what that is in miles per gallon, I can change it to Amerispeak here. American speak. Where do I do this again? Metric. Let's go to US. Alright, so in American speak, 15.7 miles per gallon, and I've done better than that. That's not running it hard, but also not trying to save fuel either. You know, sort of giving her like that, you know. I gotta go turn this back to Canadian speak. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on, go back to where I had you. Go back to, oh, there it is. Okay, so like here, we have someone who walks around and soaps down the truck and washes down the truck with like hand washing it. So you get a good hand wash first, and then you go through the machine wash next. And then once that's done, you go into the next bay and they'll chamois down your vehicle for you. Still the only car wash I've been able to find anywhere that does all those 3 stages. So it's not just the automatic car wash. It's the whole process. Your vehicle usually gets very clean. Very, very clean. Whoa, there we go. Oh yeah, shaking the truck, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There we go. Laser wash, eh? Well. Whoop, okay, right there. Put her in park. All right, what you gonna do for me? Laser wash? Again with the rainbows. Everything's the rainbows. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're hitting the front of my truck. Are you supposed to be doing that? Still hitting the front of my truck. What are you doing? Move back a little bit. There you go. Oh, you're still hitting it. Really? Is it supposed to do that? I don't think it's supposed to do that. Yeah, move back. Stop hitting my truck. I'm confused. A little scared now. What are you gonna do in the back? Don't hit my tailgate. Okay, good, you didn't. Why didn't you tell me to back up if I was in too far? Oh my. Oh, what is that? Do you see that? Okay, all right. Decent. Now what are you gonna do? You gonna hit my truck again? Oh, more unicorn poop. Oh. All over my truck. All over my truck. It smells like bubble gum. You missed some. I'm actually having quite a bit of fun here. You guys should come try this out. They're not paying me to talk about this. Oh, now what are you doing? What's that? How many different kinds of soaps do you have? Or is, oh, look how it's beating off. That must be the wax. Well, what about all that soap that you left over there? I'm confused. What's going on? Okay, I see. I see what you're doing. That's it? You left all that soap over there. Okay, I gotta move forward now. That person's gonna shut me down my truck. Just getting the truck shammied down. It left quite a bit of soap on the truck still. So I'm not sure how I feel about the automatic part of the wash. The girls that were in there, the one that washed my truck and the one that chamoised my truck, did a really good job. The chamois was a little short. She couldn't quite reach all the way onto my windshield here to chamois properly, but that's okay. The wipers did the rest of the work, and also my back window there. The thing about going through the automatic wash there is, first of all, it kept hitting the front of my truck and having to readjust itself. I've never seen an automatic wash do that before. And it didn't get all of the soap rinsed off before sending me through the dryer. So if there was nobody there to chamois my truck, or if I didn't have time to chamois my own truck, I would have all those soap suds that would be stuck on my truck still. So I know I'm being a little bit critical because they probably spent like a ton of cash for this new car wash. And it is good. But there are a few things that concern me, especially where it was hitting the front of my truck. I'm gonna go take a look at it right now to make sure it didn't scratch anything. But other than that, I'd say go for it. Go check it out. Maybe it'll work better on your vehicle. Maybe my truck was a bit big for that specific machine. I'd say go check it out. Like I said, they're not paying me to talk about it. I just figured it was kind of an interesting thing to talk about in today's vlog. Because from here, we're going back to the campsite. We're just going to be cutting trees and stuff. So, I mean, the truck is clean. It's definitely nice and clean. But this is where it kept hitting the side of my... Yep, yeah, it definitely did scratch my truck. It did scratch it. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to be going inside to talk to their manager. All right. And let them know about this problem. Other than that, it looks pretty clean. So a little follow-up on the incident with the thing hitting the front of my truck and the scratch on there. I talked with the management here, who talked to the owners. They were very quick to want to make it right and fix their machines so that doesn't happen to anybody else. I mean, the damage, it's regrettable on my truck, but it wasn't life-threatening, you know what I mean? It's disappointing, But some guys who go in there with very, very, very expensive vehicles may not be as laid back about it. So I wanted them to know that, hey, this happened. I have it on video. Just so you know, you may want to get it looked at. There may be a few bugs that you want to work out before someone's really expensive Cadillac gets dinged up or something, you know. Like, this is my royalty wagon. This is my Chevy. But they were, I'm going to send them in the video, the clip of where it was hitting the truck. And I'm going to send them in pictures of my whole truck just to prove that it's not modified or anything. I have the video of me putting it in park, so that confirms that it wouldn't have rolled forward. What an interesting part of the day. And a car wash. It attacked me. What did it have against Trucker Josh? Let's go home and cut some trees down now. It'll make me feel better. Bush clearing time. Now, I don't want to clear more than I need to. Obviously, I want to keep as many of them as I can, as many of the big ones as I can, right? But I need that whole area clear there for the fire pit and the rest of the site, dining area and whatnot. Well, dining area is going to be up here. This will be the breakfast nook, maybe. Either way, let's get to work. These trees here I can just pull up by hand. They're just little bushes, I guess, but some of them are gonna need a little bit more effort, so I'm gonna keep working on this and see what we come up with. Should be able to get this at least done today, right? Hopefully. Well, that had to have been at least a few hundred calories I just burnt. So here's what we got. Much more space, huh? So all of this area back here is clear. We're gonna bring gravel in to go right along there. That tree, we gotta decide yet whether or not it'll stay or not. I'd hate to see it go. This one I have a feeling is gonna go because it's leaning. You can sort of see it there. And I don't like crooked things, so that's gonna drive me crazy. So we either gotta pull it straight or take it down. Other than that, this is all clear now. Oh, and someone's shooting guns over there. Cool. Hope they got something. Okay, Diesel, we need to go, okay? We need to go pick up Brit soon. Guess it's sort of hard to tell. I don't know. You guys can see the difference, right? All of that space, once it's all filled in with gravel there yet. I just don't like it that I think I've mentioned this already, right? That my holding tank, septic tank, is like way up here. You see the neighbors? It's way back there against the fence in the back. Mine could have been back there too, but it's over here instead in the middle of the site. And more gravel's got to come in here to level it so that it's flush with that. Then we won't have that right there. That'll all be level. Yeah, lots of work to do. Lots of work to do. Keeping us busy this summer, right, Diesel? Keeping us busy. Also, the firewood, majority of it that I bought for the next few months, few weeks. Got a nice little tarp, or had a tarp in the garage and put it to good use. Should have wood there for a little while, eh? Let's go get Mom. Oh boy, we gotta go get Mom. Why won't you focus? Don't focus on the trees behind me. Focus on moi. Wait, there it is. I have no idea what I was gonna say. No idea. But we're gonna go inside, watch a movie right now. I'm just trying to get all the leftover food and anything that might smell delicious to a bear inside so that it's not left standing out here. You gotta do everything you can not to attract the bears. They're out there. They could be watching us right now. Creeping you out or what? Are those eyes? Thought I saw coyote eyes floating in the bush there. Either way, we gotta do everything we can to not attract the wildlife to the campground. Because then we gotta relocate them. We wouldn't kill them. We would have them trapped and brought further out away from us. But I'd rather avoid that whole situation. But I could fight a bear. I'm just saying, I could fight a bear. If I had to.